Hello. If you're thinking of selling your property this fall, you're probably aware it's a highly competitive market again. Things have changed dramatically since the spring. In fact, in July, only 11 of every 100 homes listed for sale actually got an accepted offer. And so far in August, we've seen twice as many new listings as sales. So inventory is growing every day. It's critically important that you're prepared and ready to sell and ready to get the absolute most money you can for your property. My name is Stephen Berg, and I'm a top agent at Century 21 Executives. And I'd like to run you through three things that I would do right now if I was planning to sell my home this fall. The first one is I would get some pictures taken as soon as possible of the outside. Things are in bloom. Even if you've got an apartment, you've got some buckets with flowers in or whatever, they're not going to look anywhere near as nice come September and October. So get the snaps taken now. And this is important because buyers will do their first showing online. So they're going to look at lots of properties and narrow it down. So if they can see how beautiful your property looks from the outside or how great your balcony looks on a sunny day, it's really going to help you to get them into the property. Once they get inside the property, they're either going to connect with it emotionally or not. So it's really important that you take a look at a few small details that will help you make the home more attractive and get more money for your home. So you can hire a home stager to do this for you relatively inexpensively, or get a top agent to come through and they can point out a few small things that you can do that will help you get a much better return on investment. I know a lot of people will say, oh, you know what? What's the point of getting the carpets cleaned or getting that feature wall painted or touching up the front door? People can just knock off, $1,000 for that work, but they don't. People buy homes emotionally, not logically. You and I could sit on your couch with invisible cream on and watch somebody walk through the door, and they would either light up and start to get into buying mode or not. You need them to light up if you want your properties to sell, and especially if you want to be able to negotiate the best price for it. So take the time to have somebody walk through and give you some tips on what can be done relatively inexpensively to make sure you boost your chances of selling and boost that selling price. It's really important. Speaking of price, the third thing I would do is get a really accurate assessment of what your property will sell for. What we're seeing is over July and August, properties have sold and it's taken a very long time for them to sell, and they've ended up selling on average for $130,000 less than their original asking price. Now, the issue is here as people chase down the market, they actually end up getting less for their property when it's been hanging around a while and nobody wants it than they would have got right out the gate with just a slightly different pricing strategy. It's really, really important you get good pricing advice. And you can hire a professional appraiser to do that, or again, get a top agent in, but get somebody who's going to give you good advice on that. So those are three things that I would suggest you do ASAP to get yourself ready to sell. I am willing and available to come by your place. It'll only take me 10 minutes. I can give you those tips on what to do inexpensively to make sure you get the most amount of money. And I can also give you an accurate and honest assessment of what your property is worth. This is a service I provide obligation free and it doesn't cost you anything. So if you don't have a top agent at your disposal, or you're not wanting to pay an appraiser or a professional stager, just give me a call or text me, or you can contact me by just sending me an instant message right here on Facebook. Take care and have a great fall. And if you are selling, I'll look out for your property. Take care. Bye-bye.